Hi everyone! Welcome to Stories with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Unfortunately, Santa couldn't make it this year to the library, so I decided to come to him. I'm at the North Pole today where I'll be talking with Mrs. Claus and Santa and maybe even getting them to read you all a story. So let's head inside and see who we can find. Hello, Mrs. Claus. Thank you so much for welcoming me and all our library friends watching at home into your home.
Of course, Mariah. We're happy to see you.
What are you working on right now?
Well, I've been busy baking all kinds of cookies for Santa and the elves. And I even have baking some extra to give to the reindeer, but don't tell Santa that.
I love cookies. What kinds are you making?
Well, I'm making all kinds, but better yet, how about if I read you a book, because that kind of tells all the different cookies that I'm making. This is Cookie Count by Robert Sabuda. All right. 1 chocolate chip cookie left unaware. 2 coconut kisses to share. 3 twirling pinwheels to munch. 4 peanut butter cookies that crunch. 5 fortune cookies wrapped tight. 6 stained glass cookies so bright. 7 Linzer hearts divine. 8 sugar cookies that shine. 9 Madelines fit for a king. And 10 gingerbread windows for hiding.
Wow! Those all look so delicious, but I think peanut butter is probably my favorite. What's your favorite cookie?
I love sugar cookies. They are my absolute favorite. And I do know for a fact that Santa's favorite are sugar cookies as well.
Ooh.
And when the kids decorate them on Christmas Eve and all the different designs, that's his absolute favorite.
Ooh, good to know.
Yeah.
Do the elves or the reindeer have any favorites?
You know, they have all kinds of different tastes. So they like just about anything. So all of the cookies in this book we're going to be sharing with them, and probably some extra too.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you, Mariah, for coming and visiting with me today. Why don't you head out to the workshop, and then I'm sure you can find Santa. I know he's looking forward to talking to you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mrs. Claus. Hi, Santa.
Mariah, I haven't seen you since you were this high. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. How are you, Santa?
Doing well, doing well. Good to see you.
Yeah, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, no, I'm just checking over some of the toys the elves have been crafting this year. They're really excited about Christmas, you know.
Oh, wonderful. Which toys are you working on right now?
Well, right now we've got a bear here that the arms move and the legs move so you can have him sit and hold him. And then we're working on a wooden airplane. It still needs some work yet, but we got a wooden airplane here. We have to fly this around quite a bit. And then there's also this toy truck too. So the elves are busy working on these toys for the boys and girls.
Oh,
we hope
wonderful.
they like them.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll love them. Well, if you're not too busy, I know I was hoping, I'm sure our library friends are also hoping that we can have you read us a story today.
A story? I would love to read you a story. I happen to have a book right here. Let me grab it.
Wonderful.
This is my favorite story to read. Is that okay?
Yes, that's wonderful. I can't wait.
The Night Before Christmas, one of my favorite stories. There's some of my elves working on the shop. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles and coursers they came, he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met up with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed, ho, 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 like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger on the side of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Yay, thank you, Santa. That's such a wonderful and classic story.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you boys and girls enjoyed the story, and I hope you did too, Mariah.
Of course, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to work, but I'll be sure to come back and say goodbye before I leave.
Oh, please do. Have a good Christmas.
Well, it's about time for me to head back to the library, but thank you so much, Santa and Mrs. Claus, for having me and spending a little time with our library friends.
Well, we were happy to have the chance to share some stories with our friends at Hedberg Public Library, even though we couldn't make it down this year.
I know, Mariah. Before you go, how about if we all sing a Christmas song?
That's a wonderful idea.
How about Jingle Bells? We already have these sleigh bells with us.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ho, ho, ho. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago,
I
thought I'd take a ride.
and
Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bank and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white, go to it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Just get up until day, 240 for his speed. Then hit into an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Wow, that was so great. Thank you both. We can't wait to see you next year, hopefully. And good luck, Santa, with all your deliveries this Christmas Eve.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, boys and
Merry
girls. Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. I'll see you Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Bye, Mariah. Take care. Be good.
Yes.
Be good. Bye.